recording, then go back to the file name and add the recording in the body of the file name. That will be before the with more biz. I'm going to change the file name here, put a new video file name instead of the old one, Control V to paste it, and then make another entry of the video file, Control V underneath, so it is clear that it is saved there. Then I want to copy the entire string of this file name to the clipboard buffer, or rather, no, what I will do is I will copy a portion of it, just the file name without anything else. Edit, copy, and insert it, Control V subsequently. Then I want to navigate back down and grab the path to Google Voice 1. So I'm going to mark it with a cursor first, with it followed by a slash, edit, copy, then go up, scroll up a bit to paste it in front of the file name. Control V. Now I want to go also to Google here and check which folder am I at. I'm on the wrong folder for now. Find AI expert, and I want to be on another folder, which is one mob COVID-19. So for now, let's see if I can find the login for that. Which account is this? This is it, okay. So this is the account. I want to make an outbound call.
There's a month's usage limit for 1-800-CHAT-GPT. This call is about to end because we reached it. I'm sorry about that. To keep talking, download the ChatGPT app at
$12:22 p.m. Okay, so we exceeded the time allotted for that. We're basically finished with this. I can save it, then upload it to the cloud. Edit, copy, file, save as COVID-19, and we saved it to its own subfolder, but for some reason I did not write it down. So let's put it in my notepad. Control C to copy, insert it at the beginning here, Control V and backslash. So now I can see if I can put it in there, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then save again. And yes, I want to overwrite it and replace it, and then I want to paste it right here. Control V. So I saved it locally. I mark it with an X and a space. And then I also saved it on Google Drive just to be sure. I'm going to edit, copy, and file, save as again. Control V and save again. Okay, so now I can put an X in front of it, X and a space, and now I can navigate to Google Drive. And in Drive, I want to upload it to the Drive, to the Google Drive of this account, and I want to make sure that I didn't get to the wrong account. Yes. So I want it to select New and folder upload, and then I'm going to paste it in the folder upload field to upload the folder, and keep only the subfolder name and delete the file name, so the entire folder will be uploaded once and twice. Click the upload, click the upload the second time, and then scroll down a little to see how many copies have been uploaded. In the meantime, I can stop and review the SAR, select both and upload, and then scroll down to see 90, so I'm going to put the number 90 after this here, 9 and 0, and enter, and then upload the second one. Let's save this one here, save, and that one is, we'll save a new version of Mobi COVID, that will be version D, and the time now is 3:03 p.m. 3:03 p.m. Grab the COVID and insert it at the beginning and backslash. Copy and click the save button. Then paste it in my notes, Control V. That's been saved to the local hard drive. Put a free piece of X. And then I want to upload also the subfolder itself. The SAR was saved. Let's see how many steps were there. 82 steps. Start a new recording, in which I'm going to save it to a local hard drive. I want to go File, Save As, then navigate to Documents. Then in Documents, I want to navigate to One Mob COVID-19. Let's see if we can get there. One Mob COVID-19. Oops. One Mob. Here's one job and mob. So here's it. Go in there. It's already there, so I just didn't save it to the hard drive. Apparently, Control copy it and place it in the file name followed by a backslash. Then focus on it and copy to the clipboard buffer. Save it, and then paste it in my notes here. Control V, so I saved it locally. I put an X and a space. Now I'm ready to upload it to the Google Cloud. Folder upload and paste it into the Google Cloud. Paste the string and remove everything but the path. Delete everything else and press enter to upload. And then click upload again. and then skip both and click upload yet again, and that will be two. So we uploaded this also. There are two files there, and that concludes this portion by file save and go on to the next section. But before I continue, I want to go back to the browser and delete the message that says that it will be deleted. So I go back to the message that says that it will be deleted, being inactive. I will remove that message. Here it is. Fun AI expert should be deleted. And then the next one, what is the next one here? I'm not sure. Let's make it full screen. You can see the messages. What is this one? Sold for export, that is the next one. So it doesn't seem like I have it here. I don't know, can I move the section? Leave the one with section, I guess I can close this one. And then I will see a little bit more. There's neither of this, none of them is valid, so I'm ready to start a new folder since I deleted the old one. I'm going to start a new folder. I forgot to put my hat on. So let me just add the hat. I wanted to add this hat. This is the halo hat. I'm going to add the halo hat. Before I forget, demonstrate the halo hat with a mask. And this is the halo hat with a mask. I can put the mask and have a little COVID mask, and then I can lower it down. It becomes a bib. Now I'm going to elevate a little bit the under frame so you can see the message here, the vanity phone number, as we continue to the next topic that I have to automate and create an audit trail for. So I'm going to pop it open, and that will be the next account sold for expert market. Control C to copy to the clipboard buffer. And then I want to paste it in my notes in another section. So I'll create a new section at the top of the file here. We'll start with open braces. Then next will be Control V and the message from Google. Then a couple of returns and close braces to segregate it from the rest of the page. Now that I got the account number, I'm going to copy to the clipboard buffer. This is sold for expert. Edit, copy, and then navigate to that number from the current account of Capco AX to the new account that I'm going to click, add another account, and then go to the bottom of the current dialog box to use another account, and then paste in the account name with Control V, select it from the notes and click next. Next, and skip, and not now. So now I'm ready to go in and make an outbound call and describe it. So we'll make an outbound call, but I think that I have 6 spammies to deal with here. And there's for sure some spammies here. So I'll hold the shift and I'll mark this spammy for deletion. This is another spammy. And here is some more. Delete all these spammies. Yes. Now I would like to make an outbound call to what's the number here? Something also can delete these are also updated. So I need to keep them here. Delete them too. Finally making an outbound call. Make an outbound call.
Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, our conversation may be reviewed for safety. By continuing this call, you agree to OpenAI's terms and privacy policy. So, how can I help you today?
Help me deal with the sold for expert. My domain name and my domain name extension, as well as my vanity phone number that is also a Google a voice a number.
It sounds like a tough situation. Have you tried contacting the new owners to negotiate getting your domain and number back? Or perhaps reaching out to a legal advisor for guidance?
No, I have the domain name. That is not the problem. The problem is that I have to activate it so it will not expire. So I copied the message that Google gave me that it will expire within 30 days, and I insert the word not, capital N, and lowercase ot, so it will read sold for expert, will not expire in 30 days.
Got it. You want to make sure your domain and phone number stay active. Have you tried renewing them through your domain registrar and Google Voice account settings? That should help prevent them from expiring.
Yes, no, I'm talking about only about the Google Voice. I got the Google Voice message that says Google Voice number area code area code 765 343 9737 will expire in 30 days, and that is the phone number which the domain name sold for expert converts to.
So, your Google Voice number is linked to your domain soldforexperts.com, and you got a message that it will expire. Using the number, make sure you're using Google Voice regularly by making calls or sending texts. You can also try reaching out to Google support if you're having trouble reactivating it.
Yes, so
If you need more help with the Google Voice,
I made the call to 800 Chat GPT, and I'm talking to you as we speak.
great. I'm glad you reached out. Let's make sure you keep that number active. Have you tried making some calls or sending texts from your Google Voice account to show it's still in use?
Yes, I've just called you 800 Chat GPT.
That's a good start. Keep making occasional calls or sending texts from your Google Voice number. This activity should help signal to Google that your number is in use and prevent it from expiring.
Right, and I also demonstrate the Halo hat and the audit trail, which is made out of multiple recording, all at the same time, about my call to you, so I document it in a way that it will work.
It sounds like you put a lot of thought into this. Documenting your communication and keeping records can definitely help if you need to prove your case to Google or any other service. If you've covered all your bases, you should be in a good position to maintain your goals.
Yes, it's not only to prove it to Google, but prove it to myself, because I tend to forget which of my numbers were called and which were not. So I want to document it, and later on, I want to automate it with AI, artificial intelligence.
That's a smart move. Keeping a record will definitely help you track which numbers you've called. And automating the process with AI sounds like a great idea. It can save you time and ensure you don't miss anything important.
So first of all, I copy to the clipboard buffer of my notepads, and now I'm going to save as with my notepad to the Google Voice One subfolder, then this new account. This account spells the words sold for expert.
Got it. Saving your Google Voice details in a dedicated folder named Sold for Experts sounds like a solid plan. It looks like everything's organized and easy to reference later.
Yes, so I have it all set up now, and I'm going to save it to this Google Voice One subfolder.
Sounds like a plan. Once you've saved everything in the Google
Right, and then I mark a prefix of X and space before the file, as I'm going to now upload it to the cloud and save it on the Google Cloud. So I'm going to click Drive. So I clicked plus new on the Google Drive, and then I clicked folder upload, and I'm waiting for the prompt to enter the subfolder name.
You're on the right track. Once the prompt pops up, just select your Google Voice. Nice work. Once the upload is complete, your files will be safely stored in Drive. Anything else you need help with while you're at
Yeah,
it?
somehow I clicked the wrong button and it didn't prompt me with the right folder. Now I got the prompt for the folder name, so I pasted the entire string, and then I have to strap the file name out of it. So what remains is just the Google Voice 1 subfolder, and then I clicked upload once and click upload a second time. And now I expect Google to tell me how many files were uploaded. But before that, I want to scroll down to the bottom to see.
Sure. Scrolling down can help you see the upload progress. Once it's complete, Google Drive should confirm the number of files uploaded.
But before that, it wants me to tell whether I want to upload or both keep both folders or replace existing folder. I'm going to select keep both and then click upload again to confirm. It comes back with telling me 0 of 91, which I go and I press a carriage return, and then 0 of 91. And now I have a suffix to the file name of the number of folders that were uploaded inside the Google Voice subfolder. So I got it saved in one subfolder on the local hard drive, and then upload my notepad to the Google Cloud together with the entire Google Voice 1 subfolder.
Perfect. It sounds like you've got your system down. Saving everything locally and then uploading to the cloud is a great way to ensure your information is safe and accessible.
And now I'm going to back it yet again a second time, but this time it is going to go to the sold for experts subfolder. So I'm going to the sold for experts subfolder.
That's a good idea. Backing it up to your Sold for Experts folder will give you an additional layer of security. You're covering all your bases.
I have to navigate down on my names file list to find the open parentheses and letter S.
Sounds like you've been very thorough with organizing your files. Navigating through the names and keeping it all structured will make it much easier to find what you need later on. You're doing a great job.
Then I open the sold for expert subfolder and copy the subfolder path to the clipboard buffer, and then navigate back to the file name field and insert it as a prefix followed by a backslash. So I got the path, I got the separator of a backslash, and then I got the file name. At this point, I place the cursor on it and right mouse click and copy to the clipboard buffer, and then click save to save it, and then paste the newly created file in my notepad with Control V, and then an X space in front of it to tell myself that it is saved on the local hard drive.
You're doing a fantastic job keeping everything organized and well documented. By saving the files with the path and marking it as safe on your local drive, you're ensuring that you never lose track of your
And now I'm uploading the subfolder also to the Google Drive, so it will be 4 copies, 2 of which are on the local hard drive and 2 more of which are on the Google Drive on the cloud.
That's a solid backup strategy. Having multiple copies, both locally and in the cloud, ensures your information is safe and accessible. You're well covered.
So now it says 404. I go back to my notes and I insert the number 4 at the end of the file name. I pressed enter for a new file, and then I put the number 4 to indicate that 4 folders have been uploaded with the subfolder open parentheses sole close parenthesis D for expert have been uploaded to the cloud and saved locally.
Great job documenting each step. By noting the number of folders uploaded and where they're saved, you're keeping a clear record. It'll make it much easier to track your progress. Nicely done.
Finally, I want to save it also to psar.exe1 subfolder. So I'm clicking stop and review on the step recorder recording now dialog box, and I'm waiting for it to give me a chance to save it yet on another subfolder, which is psar.exe, and another format, which is the zip file format, as opposed to the previous files that were all text files.
That sounds like a good plan. Saving the step recorder information in a different format, like a zip file,
Zip.
keeps everything compact and organized. It's a smart way to manage your files.
This is a zip file, ZIP.
Got it. A zip file. Compressing your files into a zip is a great way to keep them organized and safe.
Now I need to save it. So I click the save button and wait for step recorder to prompt me with the file name to save.
After you click save, it should prompt you to choose a location and file name. Just pick your desired folder and name, and you'll be set.
So I got the name from the previous saving and I overwrite it with the current title.
Sounds good. Overwriting the previous file with the current title will ensure you have the most up-to-date information saved. Once you confirm the location and file name, you'll be all set.
Yes, I have to delete the extra characters there and also adjust the current time to 3.27.
That's a good idea. Making sure the file name reflects the correct time and removing any extra characters will keep your records accurate and tidy. Once you've made those tweaks, you can finalize the save.
Yeah, also upgrade the version D to version E. So I've overwritten the new version. Finally, I copied the psar.exe1 subfolder to the clipboard buffer, and then I'm going to insert it as a prefix to the file name. But to me, I noticed that it may be a bit too long.
It's possible that the file name could get too lengthy, which might cause issues. If it seems too long, maybe you could simplify the name while keeping it recognizable. That way, it stays manageable and you can still.
The file name
I
is
haven't heard from you in a bit, so I am going to end the call.
the file name
Give me
is
a call back if you need me.
the file name is too long. Okay, somehow the date got cut off, so I'm re-entering 11 dash 8 dash 2027, and that will be sub E. So put the number, the letter E, and then the day is capital S. I have to place the cursor again in the right place. Capital S, a, lowercase a, and period for Saturday, and then the time is at 3:31. So this is the time, 3:31 p.m. 3:31 p.m. Another thing I would like to trim is the domain, the extension at the end, because it will confuse it. I delete the MPEG at the end. Now I got the satisfactory file name. Did I forget something? No, it looks good. Okay, so let's see if I can copy it all to the clipboard buffer and then save it. Still too long. What else is the problem here? Is that I got too many slashes. Have to delete some of the extra data that doesn't belong here at all. Now the only thing that I need to insert is my ZP to indicate this .zp that this is a zip type of file in a space. And I got the satisfactory file name. I want to mark the entire file name, copy to the clipboard buffer and then save it. Still not valid. Still doesn't like it, so what did I do wrong now? It's still not valid. How about that? I'm getting a little too exhausted to handle it, so let's see what is still not valid about it. I'll go to the very beginning of it and see what is still not valid there. I have the path, the file name, will not expire in 30 days. Let's review again. It's X. The username, the tiny documents, sub facade.exe. Maybe a stress in time. So I'm going to remove the path. Just save the file name. I'm just too tired to deal with this. I'm just going to finish it up because I'm falling asleep. So I'll just delete the section of the path, which is obviously too much trouble, and then just save it and pray. That worked, thank God. Let's see how many steps was the last one. 192 steps. So now I'm going to just paste the last one name into my notes here, Control V, and enter. File save. And now finally that I did that, I'm going to minimize Pizarro. Maybe I should run one more copy of it without, while I'm checking. Let me do that. I'll go back to Pizarro, just check the settings to make sure that there's still settings that I like. Or maybe not bother with that. It seems like it has some problem here. Let's see if I can start a new recording at this point. Maybe it's too late already because I just saw step recorder not responding. I may just close it and forget about it. Okay, let's see what else can I do here. Let me go also to the Gmail and delete all the extra outdated Gmail to clean up the Gmail. Select all the Gmail, delete all the Gmail. Let's get another try to this Pizarro and see if we can get it to work. Start a new recording here. To show how I'm wrapping everything up, I'm going to go first to camera and wrap up my recording here. Stop the recording and check it. Open photos up. You have captured anything during the current session, please open. Now I click the play button to hear it.